Okay, here we are. Lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolled outward. Find your comfortable position at this moment. So listen to the messages of your body straight away. Observe especially your lumbar spine and hips. And once that you feel comfortable, roll the arms outward. Keep the hand not too far away from your hips. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. And slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Pull the back of the head away from the shoulder to lengthen the spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. Relax the forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there too, observe. Is one of which pauses longer. Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long but easy breath. Keep it soft and easy. But observe your belly moving with every breath
And the ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation and closer to each other with every exhalation. So become aware of the movement of your body when you breathe. Observe the expansion and the contraction of your body. And just focus there. Just observe. Keep a soft and easy breath. From your next breath, lengthen your pulses. So inhale deeply, and at the end of the inhalation, hold your breath a little bit more than usual, without forcing, just a few seconds. This is not a challenge. Then exhale softly. And at the end of the exhalation again, hold your breath for a few seconds, a little bit more than usual, without forcing. And if possible, try and do a suspension. That is, try to use the muscles of your rib cage and of your belly in order to create this sort of suspended breath. So the throat is always open and relaxed, but your breath kind of stops for a few seconds without blocking your throat. But if it's a little bit too hard for you today, just hold your breath naturally. Inhale deeply. And at the end of the inhalation, create a suspension or hold your breath just for a few seconds more than usual. Exhale with a soft and deep exhalation. And again, hold your breath or create a suspension just for a few seconds. At the end of your next breath, go back to a normal one. Let it flow freely. And observe. Become a witness. Now, we already did several times the Viloma 1 technique, the technique of pranayama, where you inhale and do some poses during the inhalation. Now we're going to try and do it, creating a suspension. So without blocking your throat. So the feeling will be quite different, but different. It is not that the feelings are not that deep, it's normal. But try and create the suspension using the muscles of your ribcage and of your belly. If it's too hard, go back to the normal Viloma 1 technique, where you just hold your breath for a few seconds, creating pauses during the whole inhalation. So start inhaling and create the suspension. And then keep on inhaling, suspension. Keep on inhaling, suspension. Keep on inhaling, suspension. Go to your maximum and then there, hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your body. And then exhale softly. So keep on with this technique. So inhale, pause, suspension if possible. Inhale, suspension. Inhale, suspension. Inhale, suspension. Till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. Relax your body. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. For suspension, even better. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Till you reach full inhalation. There, hold your breath. Relax your belly. And exhale fully. Now we're gonna do it one time, but with a small difference. The inhalation with the suspended breath, if possible, are just the same. Then you hold your breath. Before exhaling, I want you to create another suspension. So I want you to keep your body wide in order to have enough air on your lungs. But I want you to, at best of your capacity, I want you to create a suspension, activating the muscles of your ribcage and of your belly. So inhale, suspension. Inhale, suspension. Inhale, suspension. Inhale, suspension. Till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. Relax your body. Create again a suspension. And there, exhale. Go back to a normal breath. Normal one. No, not controlled. Let it flow freely. Now, I want you to inhale and exhale deeply, but softly, 3 times. Inhale as deep as you can, and without holding breath, without waiting. Exhale with a soft, long exhalation. And then again, inhale deeply. And exhale softly. One more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale softly. Go back to a normal breath. Observe the feelings, the emotions. And then roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand and sit up. Sit in Dandasana. So keep your spine straight and vertical. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Move the shoulders gently back. Push the back of the head up, like you want to stretch your spine. If you can keep your legs straight, that's awesome. If you cannot, it's not a problem. The priority is to have the spine straight. Straighten your arms right in front of you. Palm of the hand facing each other. Push the arm back into the shoulder socket and down. Stay there. And keeping your arms straight and active till the very tip of your fingers creates circles with your arms. Just in front of you. Yes. Just to activate gently the muscles of your shoulders. Turn also on the other side, so create circles on the other side. Okay, now arms again parallel to each other. Push from the armpits to the small finger and from the thumb to the upper shoulder, lifting your arms, but keeping the shoulders as low as you can. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Stay there for 3 breaths. Now bend your knees. Lean back just a tiny bit and lift your tibias. 3 breaths. Lift your tibias. Yes. Just 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees, lower your arms and grab your knees. Find balance. Find your balance. Okay. Close your eyes and allow your head to drop down toward the chest. Stay there. Allow your body to relax. Gently lift your head again. Lean forward. Allow the feet to touch down onto the ground again. Now, keeping your chest and leg in contact, arms completely relaxed. Walk forward with your feet, lowering your chest down. Allow the head to drop down, close your eyes. And find your position, a position where you have your chest and leg still in contact. But you can relax all the muscles that are not needed. So relax your face, unclench your jaw, relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, relax your belly. It's just the gravity to stretch your legs and back. Stay there. And if you feel kind of comfortable, then try and walk forward millimeter per millimeter to lower your body even more. But without, again, this is not a challenge. So just listen to the messages of your body, play with your body, play with the feelings. You want to take control of your body. And at the same time, you don't want to stress your body. So play with it. The last moments. And gently come back up.
Put your feet in Baddha Konasana, keeping your feet quite far away from your pubis. Okay. Put your hands behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Keep the palm of the hand down if possible. Okay, that's good. Now, tilt your hip forward, push your chest up and look up. Push with your hands against the ground and allow your chest to open. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, lean forward again with your chest. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine, and go all the way down. Relax your arms, relax your neck, your face. Stay there for 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back up. Straighten your right leg and bring the left feet a bit closer to the pubis. But keep the base of your left feet in contact with your right thigh. Allow your left knee to drop down toward the ground. Keep your right foot flat. Leave the sternum. Shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward. Put your hands on either side of your right leg. Push your right thigh down. So activate your right leg to push it down toward the ground. You're gonna feel kind of pleasant, maybe, not sure, stretch of the back of the leg. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Keep on pushing your leg down and stay there. 3 breaths. Without forcing too much, I just want you to feel the activation of the back of the leg, of your hamstring, especially when you activate your thigh. So I want you to become more aware of the connection between your thighs and your hamstrings. Sternum lifted to focus and stretch just on the hamstring. Come back up and change leg. Straighten your left leg, bend your right leg, and keep the right feet, the base of the right feet, in contact with your inner left thigh. Keep your left feet flat, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward. Put your hands on either side of your left leg. Allow the right knee to drop down naturally. Keep Now tilting your hips forward. Till your body starts stretching, but in a kind of comfortable position. So it doesn't have to be too hard, because I want you to keep your breath relaxed. Once that you found this spot, activate your left thigh and observe how the stretch of your hamstring change. Keep the sternum lifted in order to focus the stretch around your hamstring and stay there, become a witness. And gently come back up. Straighten your right leg too. Roll your thighs inward and push your thighs down to the ground. Meantime, lift the sternum and keep the shoulder blades down. So you're still in Dandasana, but in a more active way. Keep on pushing your thighs down. Okay. Relax. Now, you may need a yoga belt. I'm gonna take the yoga belt just to show you what we're gonna do. Actually, you may also just need a bit of fabric. You would need a full yoga belt. But anyway, so from Dandasana, I want you to bend your right leg. You can do it together, and put the belt around the wider side of your right feet. There. So lifting the sternum. Lean gently back and straighten your right leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Just there. Breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your right leg and change side. So straighten your right leg down, bend your left leg, put the belt around the wider side of your left leg, left feet, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lean back, and straighten your left leg. Keep the two legs active. Push the right thigh down to the ground. Keep the sternum lifted. Good, beautiful. Okay, now bend your left leg. Bend your right leg again. Put the belt around the wider side of your right foot again. Lean back, lift the sternum, straighten your right leg. But walk back with your hand, so it will be less tense. Just for a few seconds. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, lean back a little bit more in order to be able to lift your right leg. Bend your, your left leg. Bend your left leg and lift. Bend it, yes. That kind of comfortable position. Now, It's not gonna be comfortable. Because I want you to slide the left feet inside the belt and put the two legs together. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades in. Stay there. Good. Now bend your right leg and allow the right leg to go out of your belt. Still not touching the ground, not yet. Now, straighten your right leg and lower your right leg down to the ground. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Okay. Lower both legs. And open your belt to create a big loop. So now I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, because the distance of the that is the length of the dimension of the loop can change the feelings that you're gonna experience. So the idea is to put one side of the belt behind your back, passing just under your armpit. The other side, just grab the feet. So now it depends on your flexibility. The idea is to use the belt to help you keep you in shape in Navasana. So if it's too wide, then you're not gonna be supported. But if it's too short, then it's gonna be kind of impossible. So that's why I'm gonna show you. So the idea is to keep the belt back, put your hands down, find a balance, and then simply straightening your legs. So if the position is good for the belt, it's gonna be kind of comfortable, because the belt will push your chest forward. Balance will be hard, but you have the hands on the ground, you can keep it on the ground. So this belt will push your chest forward, still supporting your legs. Yes, that's beautiful. And if you feel that you can just tighten your belt a little bit more, you can do it. It's up to you. For me, for instance, when it's a little bit tighter, it's even better also for the balance. Well, if it's, I wouldn't say loose, but not tight enough, that I have to keep my hands down on the ground. Stay there. Keep your breath relaxed. Now, bend your knees and try and tighten a little bit more, maybe just 1 millimeter. Try and just step forward and then straighten your legs again. Find your balance again, as much as you can. And if you can find your balance, straighten your arms up to the sky. Whoa. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees and lower your legs. Take out your belt. Cross your legs, lean forward. And move in a tabletop position. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward, push with your hands against the ground and look at your belly. Inhale, tilt your head forward, arch your spine, slide the shoulder blades over the waist and look forward. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look forward. One more time, exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look forward. Okay, my video just stopped. I hope that you can still listen to me. Now, create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Good. Lovely. Okay, still in tabletop position. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward, round your spine, lift your right knee, and move the right knee toward the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg back. Keep it straight. And now, move your right feet to the right, opening your leg to the side. Up to the side, even more. More. Okay, and then back again. And now, move your right feet to the left. Good, beautiful. Back. Inhale. With the exhalation, bend your right knee. Move the right knee toward the forehead, round your spine. Inhale, straighten your leg back. And again, open to the right, center, and to the left. Center. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. And then open to the right, center, and to the left. Center, tabletop position. Good. Now, we're gonna do the other side. So, inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward. Lift your left knee. Knee to the forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. And open the leg to the right, to the left, to your maximum. Center again. And to the right, maximum. Center again. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Move it to the left. Center and to the right. Center. Third time. Tilt your head backward, round your spine, bend your left knee, knee to forehead. Inhale, straighten your leg. Move it to the left. Center. To the right. Center. Tabletop position. Create circles with the hips and lumbar spine. On one side and on the other side. Okay, now walk forward with your right leg. Keep the right knee and the right leg straight as much as you can. Keeping the left knee right under your hips. This is the distance that I want you to have. Keep the hips squared. So roll your right thigh outward just a bit in order to readjust, realign your hip. And now, bend your right knee and lower your hip. Keep your hands on the waist. Yes. Good, perfect. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push the hip down and forward. Now, tilt the hip forward. Put your hands down. Tuck your left toes under. And keeping the hip as low as you can, straighten your left leg. Good, perfect. Now, unfortunately, it's not finished yet. So straightening your right leg, and if possible, keep the chest close to the leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your right knee again. Keep the left leg straight just for a few seconds more. Yes. And now, come back to the starting position. Good. And now change leg. Right knee and right under the hip. Straighten your left leg forward. Align your hips by rolling the left leg gently outward. Hands on the waist. Bend your left knee. Push the hip forward and down. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, put your hands down on the ground. Tuck your right toes under. Keep your left, perfect. Tuck your right toes under. And keeping the hip low, straighten your right leg. 3 breaths. Yes, with your left knee bent. Now, keeping the chest as much as you can close to the left leg, straighten your left leg too. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your left leg again, keeping the right leg straight. Now, lower your right knee and sit on your heels. Sit just on your heels. Yes, good. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. Close your eyes. And just observe your body. Become a witness of your body. Now, really slowly, if you can, still with your eyes closed, put your hands down on the ground and enter again a tabletop position. Again, keep your eyes closed in order to go a little bit deeper within. Keep the knees together, keep the feet together. Tuck your toes under. Now we're gonna enter Ardha Svanasana, but with the feet together. So, inhale. With the exhalation, move your buttocks back and shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down and slowly start straightening your legs. tilt your hip forward and lift your heels as high as you can. Yes, beautiful. In the meantime, push your chest toward the toes. 3 breaths. Relax your belly. At the end of the 3rd breath, lower your heels. You may touch the ground or not. This is not important. Just lower your heels. And lift it up again. Lift your heels again. Lower your heels. And lift it up again. Lower your heels. Lift them up again. Lower your heels. Lift them up again. And back in tabletop position. And either seated on your heels or in child pose, whichever is more comfortable for you. If you want to, you can enter the child pose. If you are in child pose, find the version that is more comfortable for you, either with the arms back or forward, with your knees closed or wide. And just allow your body to relax. 3 more breaths. The end of the 3rd breath. Lift your torso. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips too. Tuck your toes under. Put your hands down on the ground, not too far from your knees. Now, lift your hips and walk forward with your hands to enter Uttanasana. Walk back with your hands to enter Uttanasana. Walk back completely. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Once that you are in Uttanasana, so you don't need any weight on the hands. Keep the weight on the ball of the feet and keep your legs straight. Relax completely your arms, even if the feelings around your legs are quite intense. It's normal. It's Uttanasana. It's a quite powerful pose. So let go. Close your eyes. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. And allow the muscles that are not needed, to the upper part of the body, relax. Stay there. Now walk just a tiny bit forward with your right feet. So I want you to put the feet roughly at the right heel will be roughly at the same how can I say? Just in front of your left toes. Okay. Again, lean gently forward to have the weight, especially on the right feet. And stay there, 3 breaths. Relax the upper part of the chest, the upper part of the body, shoulders, arms. You can keep your hands, if possible, down on the ground just to keep the balance, just to help you with the balance. Stay there. With this variation, you're going to stretch also the lumbar spine, especially on the left side. Now, Bend gently your right knee and walk forward with your left feet. Keep the left heel close to the right toes. And again, lean forward in order to have most of the weight on the left feet. And stay there. Just observe the feelings, the emotions, your breaths. End of the third breath. Walk forwards again with your right feet, and again, keep the heel close to the left toes. Lean forward to have the weight on the right feet again. Keep the legs active. Deep breaths. Now, I want you to roll your legs inward. Still in this position. Just roll your legs inward for 3 more breaths. At the end of the third breath, walk forward with your left feet. Keep the heel close to the right toes. Lean forward. Weight on the left ball of the feet. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, roll your legs inward for 3 more breaths. At the end of the third breath, put both feet in contact. Keep the weight of the body on the ball of the feet. Put your hands on the waist. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Activate your thighs and roll your legs inward. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your knees and come up.
Now, interlace your hands behind your buttocks. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Squeeze your butt and lean back, just like that. Activate your abdominal muscles to protect your lower spine. Deep breaths. And back. Now, widen your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. Hands on the waist. Bend your knees. Create circles with the hips along the spine. Create a quite wide circles. No need to be fast. Turn also on the other side. Okay. Now, we're going to use the belt again. So take the belt and grab the wider part of your feet, of your right feet with the belt. Walk forward just a tiny bit with your right feet. Lean forward just a tiny bit. Rock that foot 5 degrees, no more than that, to grab your belt. Once that you are in this position, bend your knee and lift your torso again. Find the dristi.
Once that you have your twisted, straighten your right leg right in front of you. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. So normally your feet will be lower than your hips. Now, open the right leg to the side. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Now, bring your feet just in front of you again. Bend your knee and grab the belt closer to the feet. There, straighten your leg. Good, good. Now open your leg to the side. Lovely. Back to center. Bend your right knee and lower your feet. We're gonna do it in 2 steps. So it will be harder maybe for the balance, but it will be, we will be building the stretch on the back of the legs. So put your left feet, the wider side of your, the wider part of your left feet inside the belt. Walk forward with your left feet. Tilt your hip forward, grab your belt. There. Bend your knee, lift the torso, find your balance, find your twisting, and then straighten your your left leg. So the feet will be lower than your hips. There. Open the leg to the side, 3 breaths. Back to center. Bend your left feet and grab your belt. Closer to the feet. There, straighten your left leg, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Open the left leg to the side. 3 breaths again. Back to center. Good. Lovely. Bend your knee and find your Tadasana position again. Big toe stretching, heels gently apart. Tilt your head backward to find a version where your belly is compact. With sternum, shoulders. Relax your arms, stretch your back. Now, from this position, move your chin toward the base of the throat, and then unwind your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Lower your body till you reach your Uttanasana again. Activate your legs, thighs. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees, go all the way down to the ground. And you can enter Shavasana. Find everything, take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. And just for the first moments, just focus on your body. Focus on the feelings, on the emotions.
And focus on which part of your body worked more. Which one you felt more tense? At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. At the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly, so wiggling your toes and fingers, bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Put your hands in Nana Mudra or Chin Mudra. Thumb and index finger together, palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Close your eyes. Relax your face, your throat, your shoulders, your neck. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.